What up, YouTube? New York for life, Dirty Boys RC coming at you with another video. This here is my Tmaxx conversion that I have finally converted over to electric. She's been sitting for about a year and a half or so. Really haven't had too much time to get into it and do what I needed to do to it, but she is finally done. The last thing I have to do is just properly mount the body on here, because right now she's just sitting, and as you can see, she's sitting a little too low. So when you do go to turn the tires right now, the tires are hitting the body, but if I raise up on it with the body mounts, she will clear. I have already tried it, but I do like the look of her sitting kind of low like that. She is a true monster truck looking thing right there. But as you guys can see, I have converted her over to 17mm hexes. I put the Traxxas hatchets on there, and these things are just awesome on here. But underneath wise, let me show you guys what I did to fully convert this thing. So as many of you know, a lot of people actually take and use the stock transmission from the Tmaxx. I actually took it off. I wound up getting a transmission from an actual Emax and mounted that on, and as you can see, it mounts up perfectly. There are no extra holes that need to be drilled or anything like that. 4 screws on one side, 4 screws on the other side, and you are good to go. The only thing that I did have to do, and forgive me, I forget what they are called, but I did have to change that piece on the drive shaft coming from the transmission going to the drive shaft. The drive shaft pieces from the Tmaxx are different from the Emax, so that's the only piece that I had to pick up, and that was literally like $5. Motor wise, I am still able to use high and low gear on here. As you can see, I was able to keep the couple of pieces from the Tmaxx itself and hook that up on there, so I do have low and high gear still on here. Brand new Armor BLX 3S. I'm thinking about throwing her on to 4S, but I want to see what the tranny will do with the 3S on there first. Battery wise, as you can see, I put 2 guides on the end there with the pre-existing holes that were already on the chassis. Did my Velcro strap going straight through the center there, which holds it down good. Then on the opposite side, just did a little L bracket, bent that over, and she's not going nowhere. All new aluminum shock caps, drained everything, cleaned them, new fluids, all that fun stuff. New black chrome bumpers, front and rear. Back's a little tore up already, only because I took this thing out just to see what she can do after I hooked it up, and oh my god, this thing is a monster. I can't wait to really get it out and have some true fun with her. With these tires on here, man, you can literally jump. I've done a couple jumps already with it, and she is absorbing everything that you can actually throw at her. But yeah, so just that is basically it, man. Nothing too crazy. It was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. And that's pretty much it, man. I do have another body for it, which is a basher body, because my son had wanted this car, so I didn't want him messing up the body that I had for it. So what I wound up doing right now is I had an extra rustler body that I actually just kind of made some new holes for it, positioned it up correctly and all that fun stuff. So this here is the beater body. My son can take it out, beat the hell out of it, and I could care less what happens to the body. But I am going to wind up taking the ram body and properly mount that on there, man, so that she will look the way she should looks. But that's pretty much everything in a nutshell. This has been my one project that I've been working on that I wanted to show you guys. Give me a thumbs up, like it, leave a comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can get a notification when I do the next video. But yeah, man, that's pretty much everything in a nutshell on my Tmaxx conversion. Sorry to all the nitro guys that are into the Tmaxxes and stuff. I just can't tinker with those engines and stuff, man. But other than that, this Tmaxx conversion. Later.